So grey swans. And this was inspired by an article from Chuck Brooks. He's a thought leader in the cyberspace and risk area, and he talks about the potential grey swans that could come and hit us, such as COVID-19 was a grey swan, not a black swan. A grey swan because it wasn't the first pandemic and it wasn't catastrophic. So what are some of the others? And I'm going to read some of these because some of them are slightly technical. AI, of course, could be a massive disruptor. Well, it is a massive disruptor to our way of life, but in many ways in a positive manner. But what if we lose control and AI goes crazy? What if it emulates the computer HAL from science fiction in A Space Odyssey, becomes envious and ends up killing? Is it in the realms of possibility? Critical infrastructure. In many countries, the grid that keeps us connected is so old that it's vulnerable. And there are so many threats to the grid. When you think about the grid, it's just connection of power generating units, transformer power substations, and miles of transmission lines. And the three grey swans that could impact: cyber threats, solar flares, and electromagnetic pulses. So cyberspace, if you think about the grid, it's all about network sensors and hardware and software integration, which means it's increasingly hackable. We've already seen cyber attacks on, refineries, dams and data centres. So the grid could very well be the next one. Geomagnetic storms and solar flares. Over 100 solar flares are thought to have struck Earth in the last several years. And a major one could cause up to $2 trillion in damage and disrupt the grid. And the electromagnetic pulses, EMP. They are released from nuclear weapon explosions and portable electronics such as high-power microwave weapons. And they too could wipe us out, wipe the grid and wipe out our way of life. And the final one, grey swan, bioterrorism and the pandemic. Now, we've seen COVID-19, and that showed us the weaknesses and latency periods involved in controlling an unidentified, unexpected worldwide viral outbreak. And researchers said in the study Global Trends 2030, nobody can predict which pathogen will start spreading to humans next, or when or where such a development will occur. So again, it could be another grey swan right around the corner. I'll talk to you tomorrow about one more.